Yeah, hopefully it doesn't happen again.
All right, cool. Because it's been a very long time. It's been at least at least 3, 4 weeks now. It's been a month at least, or a little longer than that. No, I'm lying. It's been since
Definitely.
the week after the release of Death Stranding, so it's been about a month. Um, but what's
Yeah.
up, everyone? You're listening to the MP podcast. We're back, featuring yours truly, Residentofraccoon Raccoon and Charstarwind. What's up, dude?
Charstarwind, motherfucker, say it right.
Charstarwind. Charstarwind, dude. um,
Eating some trail mix.
it's
Motherfucker be hungry.
with my discount, I bet.
100%. 100% I did that.
Thank you for them points. The points be coming in clutch.
Thank you for that discount. That should be coming in clutch.
I be at work and I'm like, I should get me a soda or like a Red Bull or let me get me a water. And then I go and I cash out the water and it'll be like, oh, you have like $3 in points. The water could be free. I'm like, I'll take it. Thank you very much.
They're probably like, how did you get so many points?
Yeah, I can't. I would never say why, but what's up, man? I guess like we've been gone because of personal reasons. It was kind of back to back to back. Like, you got a new job, and then I lost someone in the family, and then like school was kind of kicking my ass, and marital issues, blah blah blah. Like things just kind of like happened, so we haven't had the time to reconvene. And then the last time we tried, which was about a week or so ago, like it was just a bad timing. But we're here. We're doing the thing again. Um, I
Whatever
want,
we are.
yeah, I want to remain consistent. But so much shit has happened since.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of shit. But also, I mean, I guess we could kind of just like run through everything since then. Um, the one thing I will say is I haven't put too much time into Death Stranding since. I've only played it maybe a handful of times since. I just haven't had the time and motivation to sit down and play it. I played it last night. But I'm a terrible gamer because when I play games like Death Stranding, I sink like 3 hours into side content and I never do missions. And then
I mean, is that kind of the point? I do the same thing.
yeah, but I just don't be progressing the story at all.
Yeah, bro, I'm the same way. I'm the type of guy that, like, if I see that there's 50 missions in like a certain area, I'm doing every single one of those missions before I could even fucking touch the story mode. I don't give a fuck if that last mission means I gotta be level 99. I'm gonna fucking grind till I can do that shit, and then I'll do the story.
Like last night I played for about 2 hours and I was just doing quests, like side quests, deliveries, and then I was building roads and building bridges. And like driving back and forth between the locations to make sure that I have a nice smooth road between all the different areas so that when I need to do deliveries it's just super. I'm just driving. I'm not doing anything else but driving. Making my life extremely convenient in Death Stranding. The fun part about it though is that you get a lot of thumbs up when you build stuff for other people because other people reap your benefit, your work, and they help you out. So when you get thumbs up, it recharges your car, it recharges your health, your stamina, everything. So it's really cool. Um, since then, I have become the owner of a Nintendo Switch 2.
That's right.
We Evo happened. Evo came
It did.
and gone. Mena RD finally got his Evo Las Vegas win. He's been winning Evo Japan like every year, and he just can't win Evo Las Vegas. Uh, we had a like a Nintendo Direct happen.
The indie one or the actual one?
The actual one. I didn't see the indie one. Was the indie one good?
Nah, not really. The UFO 50, I think, is the game that most people were talking about, but it's a game that's already on Steam, so it's just like, oh, like a port. People are
Gotcha.
excited for an indie port.
We did get a pretty solid Ghost of Yote state of play that was really good.
I didn't watch that.
We got a meh Pokemon direct thing.
I mean, I was excited for a lot of the other content, but just not the games.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Pokemon Concierge Season 2, like I'm super hyped for that. I love the first season.
I still am I'm slightly excited still for ZA. It's just that's just the Pokemon nerd in me. Like I hate it so much that game is gonna get me. That I'm actually gonna fucking play that piece of shit.
I'm already mentally preparing myself for the jank that is gonna be the real-time battles. I know 100% that it's not gonna be balanced. There's gonna be some fucking bug trainer somewhere who's gonna have a shitty move and it's just gonna wash you.
Why a bug
And everyone's
trainer?
gonna be like, how do you? Because it's gonna be an early game fucking character that you have to fight, and it's gonna be some super bullshit. And Nintendo's like, if you just think about it in a different way, like, no, motherfucker, no, this shit is unbalanced. There's gonna be like 9,000 YouTube shorts. How to beat Bug Trader Jimmy. In 2 easy tips. Fuck you, fuck Jimmy.
SummerSlam happened. I officially quit watching WWE. I'm done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had in the last month. I just can't do it anymore. I haven't watched anything since SummerSlam. I haven't thought about it. I see little shit on Twitter here and there. It pops up, and I just keep scrolling. Could not care less. Fantastic Four and Superman came out. I did see those.
They did. Yo, Weapons came out. Real Weapons. Talk about Weapons.
I have to see Weapons, so I have to go see Weapons. I really.
Oh
really
my
do.
god, that movie's so good.
I know. I hear it's amazing, and I genuinely want to go see it. You have to watch Alien Earth.
That's the Hulu series, right?
Mm-hmm.
I heard really good things about it. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah.
I watched the first 2 episodes. I finished the second episode yesterday. Oh my god, it is so fucking good. Like you seen Romulus, right?
Yeah.
It's like Romulus levels of good. Like how Romulus feels like a return to Alien 1. This feels like a return to Alien 1. Like storytelling's really good. The horror, the sci-fi horror is really good. It's very creepy. It's very gross. I thought it being like a FX/Hulu show, that it was still on cable TV, that it might not be as gory as it actually is, but it's fucking gory. It is very gory. It's really good. The xenomorph is very present too. You see it just rip and tear people apart, and I love it. It's really good. I highly recommend it. But where do you want to start? There's so much to talk about. Because then we also have Gamescom.
See where it falls. Yeah.
Yeah, we got Gamescom in 2 days. Where we finally get the reveal for like a full gameplay reveal of Resident Evil Requiem. More Ghost of Yote information, Silent Hill F stuff. There was a Silent Hill F preview that came out. I don't know if you saw that.
I did, yeah.
So fucking good. That game looks
Metal Gear's
so
coming
good.
out so soon, man.
I have Metal Gear pre-ordered.
Okay.
Yep. 2 years, 2 weeks, I believe it comes out.
It's like back-to-back games, bro.
Because Delta drops and then F is like 3 weeks after that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, how am I supposed to beat Delta before Silent Hill comes out?
And then Yote is 2 weeks after that. So like, yeah. Donkey Kong Bonanza came out. So there's a lot to talk about. I guess we could start with, we can start at the beginning. We can start. Have you seen Fantastic Four or Superman?
I haven't seen either of them.
Okay. All right. So I won't talk much about this.
I can hear the disappointment and he's like,
No, it's just like those movies are extremely good.
I noticed that I had like no actual desire to see them. Like I had a couple opportunities to physically go watch them, and I was just like, I think I'll just wait. Like I keep hearing great things about them. Like I want to see them, but I just don't think I care about seeing them in the movie theater. As to like Weapons, like I was like, oh no, I need to see this right now.
Yeah, I have to
glad I
find
did.
time for weapons. I genuinely do. I did do the double feature, the weekend of Fantastic Four, and I was gonna do it back to back, but we went to go see Superman, and the fucking power went out in the whole strip that the movie theater was at, and so I didn't get to see Superman. They gave us free tickets back, and then we just went the next day to go see Superman the next night. What personally, I personally enjoyed Fantastic Four a little bit more. I thought that they were equally as good. That's just my biases speaking. But Fantastic Four, I think, suffers from one or two things. First of all, it's about to hit $500 to $510 million at the box office, which is not huge, but it's considered successful for them. But it's
for what they were planning, yeah.
Yeah, it's the number one, obviously, Fantastic Four movie of all time, and I think Marvel's considering it a success, which is a good thing. So there's already talks of a sequel down the line. Superman is the highest grossing Superman movie of all time. That beats Batman vs Superman. That beats Man of Steel. That beats any other, like Superman Returns, Christopher Reeves, whatever. So Superman was a little bit more successful than Fantastic Four, but that was, I felt like that was to be expected, just because Superman is more of a known thing, and more liked than the Fantastic Four. Superman is definitely on the Mount Rushmore of superheroes.
100%.
Yeah. So, like, if we're talking, it's probably Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, and you could
and Hulk.
Yeah, you could say like Wolverine, Hulk, or like Wonder Woman. You can. I feel like I can understand any three of those arguments. Never Wonder Woman.
No.
Okay. Do you agree with Hulk or Wolverine?
Yeah, definitely those two.
But,
great. They just kind of split down the middle like that. The two Marvel, two DC.
Yeah, Spider-Man's easily up there. I think Spider-Man is the most popular Marvel character of all time. Hence why, like, they're shooting Brand New 100%. Day right now, and people are fucking going ape shit. Yeah. They're just showing photos of his suit and people lose their minds.
It's my Spider-Man. That's my guy. Oh my god.
Yeah, which is wild because people are like, "Oh fuck, Tom Holland, Superman." Now everybody's like, "This is my Spider-Man. Tom Holland is the Spider-Man." But
I hope that he gets more swinging segments.
That's the one complaint. Yeah, I agree.
Which, granted, in Far From Home, he had some really great ones, but they're just not enough.
No, there's nothing on the caliber. I think the best swinging we've ever gotten was Garfield. I think Garfield has the best swinging.
Yeah,
easily.
But those movies visually are stunning.
Yeah. But he just hasn't had that swinging moment at all.
And Electro.
My favorite Spider-Man moment though from those movies is Far From Home, when he's fighting the bots, the Mysterio robots, and the sequence where he's in Mysterio's world. Those are two phenomenal fucking scenes.
They are.
And then obviously like the three Spider-Men swinging in No Way Home is iconic. But I guess to kind of, so like DC is doing their big reset. James Gunn laid out essentially what is canon in DC. So he said Peacemaker season 1 is technically not canon, but anything that is mentioned in Peacemaker season 2 from Peacemaker season 1 is then made canon. So only the things that are mentioned in season 2 are canon. Creature Commandos is canon, and he said Superman, obviously. Superman is doing really well, which is so great to see. Superman is really good. it's a very lighthearted movie. It's a very, very strong. You know, when I think in a world where you get superheroes like Spider-Man, like I don't count the Avengers because the Avengers kill. But in a world of like Spider-Man, because I was watching Infinity War, and Spider-Man doesn't kill in the MCU, but when he's fighting Thanos' army, he goes to insta-kill mode and he's just killing aliens. And it's like superheroes, Batman does the same thing where like he doesn't kill, but he'll kill Darkseid's parademons. It's so weird to me how like, yeah, he does. At least I thought in the New 52 he did.
No, I mean he like incapacitates them, but like killing's not like his thing like ever.
He doesn't kill aliens, and I feel like I strictly remember him killing aliens in the movie the what is it, Justice League War.
No, yeah, I don't think he does. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure he incapacitates them. Like he like knocks them out.
Well,
it's like a huge thing in that movie, isn't it? That like he can't actually like fight anyone like on par, which is why he has to do all this extra shit.
Yeah, there's like the scene where like Darkseid's impressed by his ability to dodge the lasers.
Yeah.
But that's like kind of it. That's like
he
really all he does.
kill them.
He infiltrates the ship. I think that's what he does. He lets himself get captured, infiltrates the ship, and then he blows up the ship.
So you could talk to him face to face, yeah.
Yeah. In general, like in this Superman movie, he's so nice. Like he doesn't want anything or anyone to die. Like, do you care about spoilers?
Yeah, let's not do that for Superman.
For nuts, okay, all right. Well, like, I'll say one scene, which is not really a big spoiler, but like he saves a squirrel. Like, there's this whole scene where he saves a squirrel, and I remember seeing that scene, and I was just like, "This is it. This is Superman. This is all I've ever wanted." And he's so happy. He's just always happy to be there. He is just genuinely the Boy Scout. There's a really good scene with him and Lois where she's interviewing him. It's in the trailers where she's interviewing him.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
about being Superman, and that scene is really, really fucking good, and it just portrays him beautifully. All the roles were really good. I did like Lex. I did like Guy Gardner was fucking awesome. Mr. Terrific was probably the biggest standout that's not Superman in that movie. Super
Darwin?
solid. Oh yeah, Mr. I can adapt to anything.
Yeah,
I can't be killed.
Darwin. He immediately dies.
Fantastic Four, on the other hand, was exactly what Fantastic Four is supposed to be, and it wasn't a superhero movie in the sense of like there was action, and there were fight scenes, but they weren't really like fight scenes. They were the Fantastic Four being smart, using science and using their the ability to team up to outwit their enemy. There's one good sequence. Do you care about spoilers for Fantastic Four?
No.
Okay, all right. There's one sequence where, okay, spoiler warning, if you haven't seen Fantastic Four, you could. I'll put up the little spot where we start talking about something else. But there's a scene where Silver Surfer comes to Earth, and she's an amazing line where she's like, I herald his beginning, I herald your end, I herald Galactus. It's such a good fucking scene. And in that scene, she leaves. Well, sorry, let me preface this. Before this, Reed finds like a recording, a space recording. It's speaking in another language. He doesn't know what it is. He's trying to figure out what it is. Basically, he records it on like a disc. What is it called? Like a fucking album, like an actual like
a vinyl.
Vinyl, yes, like a vinyl. He records it on a vinyl, and then Johnny's like, I'm gonna look into this. So, which was so impressive. So Johnny starts listening to this recording, and he's listening to all the other recordings. Also, in the beginning of the movie, they immediately they're just like, oh yeah, Sue's pregnant. So they are like, okay, well, we need to go confront this Galactus person because this is an actual threat. Because Reed then tracks the Silver Surfer's like trajectories and he sees where she's been, and then he goes like, okay, so like now everywhere she's been, there are planets there that do not exist. So this is a real threat. Therefore, we can track her trajectory to get to where Galactus is. So they go to Galactus. Johnny, when Silver Surfer arrives, Johnny flies up to go catch her, but she says something to her in her language, and then he starts to put two and two together. So he starts to put what she said with the recordings, and he's like, "This is the same language. I can figure it out. So like I can use this recording and my recording of her language and put it together." So when they go see Galactus, he tries to talk to her again, and he says, "You told me something when I chased you up in space. What did you say?" And she tells him what she said. And so he, through his like astronaut helmet, he's recording it. So he goes, okay, I can match the meaning of the words to what she's saying and figure out what letters are what with some help. And then like with context clues, I can learn her language. So the dude learns her language towards the end of the movie, and he speaks to her in her language. He figures out that the recordings are from her planet where she left to become Galactus's herald, so to spare her planet. And like, I was like, dude, these movies actually show that each member of the Fantastic Four are here for a reason. Like, they're scientists for a fucking reason. Like, Johnny's not some fucking dumb dunce who just gets pussy and whatever. Like, he's a hothead. He gets girls. He's flirting with the Silver Surfer mostly the entire movie, but he's smart. He's an actual genius too. So it just reminded me of one of the old comics that I read from the 80s where he figures out it's like this one high school dude, he dies and then in prison, and he's falsely imprisoned, and then Johnny becomes like detective and figures out like that this guy's actually innocent. And I was just like, this is good shit. So they go to space. Galactus is like, I'll spare your planet if you give me your son, because your son that's in that belly, he's just like me. He has a hunger. He is powerful. He will replace me.
The world devourer.
Yeah, he's like, he will become my heir. Like I will end my suffering of constant hunger and pass it to him. So obviously the Fantastic Four is like, deuces, nah, we out. So they chase him. This chasing is so fucking good. Like, they get in their ship. Sue's giving birth. He like basically forces the child to come out. So the baby's coming out. They're on the ship. She's giving birth. Reed is like commanding Johnny and Ben what to do, and he's obviously also like helping them on the ship. And Sue's like, I fucking need you. Like, I need you. So he's like stretching around. He's up to her. He's telling her like, baby, like, relax. Like, we're going to do this. We're going to get this baby out. But he's also trying to figure out how to get the Silver Surfer off their tail. So Ben is flying the ship, obviously, and he's obviously a great fucking pilot. Johnny's trying to shoot her with the lasers on the ship. And then Reed figures out how to get them close to a black hole to get her through the black hole. It'll take her a few months to get out of it. And then he's at the same time he's supporting his wife, and she's giving birth, and it's such a good scene. It's done extremely well. It's probably the best scene in the movie.
For family.
Yeah, exactly. And then they get back to Earth, and on Earth, Reed is like, well, we didn't beat Galactus. He's still coming. He wanted our son. We cannot give him our son. And immediately Earth is like, give him the son. You have to spare our planet. Just give him the baby. It's just a baby. So they turn on the Fantastic Four. And Reed, there's a scene where they're all at the dinner table, and Sue's talking about how they're outside rioting the Baxter building, and Johnny's like, people are the scariest thing. Like, you can fight monsters and aliens all we want. It's people that terrify me. And like, Ben is obviously also like relating in a way because, you know, he's the thing. And Reed goes like they're scared, like giving up the child is logical. It's easy. It's what they're gonna attempt to do. And obviously, like, Sue gets pissed off. She's like, it's easy, it's logical, it's mathematical. And he's like, well, I'm not giving up the child. Like, I'm just, it's a part of me that I have to figure out. I have to think of the worst things in the world so that when time comes, essentially, like, he can't, I don't remember what it was line for line, but he's basically saying he has to think of everything before it happens so that he's ready for when it does, or if it does. And
Not good.
And she tells him like that's bullshit. You can't be like, why? Like, I hate that you think about these things. I hate that sometimes. She tells him basically like, you being you scares me sometimes. And
yeah, that sounds very convincing.
yeah, and like right there, I'm just like, this is so fucking good. Like, it is genuinely them being them. Reed is devoid of emotion. But he loves his wife. Like, he loves his family at the end of the day. It's so emotionally charged, this movie. And I think I resonated it a little bit more, obviously, because I am a parent. And like, a lot of the movie is based around Franklin. And there's even a scene where like Reed is talking to Franklin and he's doing tests on Franklin, and he can't find out, he doesn't know what these powers are that Franklin apparently has, why Galactus wants him, and it's racking his brain. But he looks at Franklin and he's like, you're a perfect child. Like, I don't see anything wrong with you, and I don't want you to be like me. I want you to be different than me because I'm fucked up. Like, I'm just wrong. I'm messed up. And there's really good scenes where Sue is battling with the idea of they might have to use Franklin as bait to get Galactus to Earth so that they can stop Galactus. And it's just a lot of good shit. Yeah, like it is very, very grounded, very emotional, very family oriented. And the final sequence is, like I said, essentially them just outsmarting Galactus. They don't defeat Galactus. They just use their brains and their wits and their technology to outsmart him, with the help of the Silver Surfer, obviously, because of Johnny. He strikes a chord with her. But it's good shit. It is real good shit. Extremely good shit. I've seen it 3 times now. And every time I've watched it, I love it more. And that is my Fantastic Four. That is my family. Like, they're so good. They're so good. And like, my friend was like, there wasn't my coworker. He's like, wasn't a lot of action in that. I was like, well, like,
There doesn't need to be.
not even just that, but like in Fantastic Four, it's more about the science. Like, it's more about them using their brain, and it's more about the family dynamic than anything. And then obviously the post-credit scene.
Science, yeah.
Well, like, they use their abilities, I feel like, are second to what they can act. Like, Reed can stretch, but I feel like what his real power is, like what his real usefulness is his brain. Like,
His mind.
yeah. And I feel like that also, like, their powers come second to their family dynamic.
I agree with that.
Like, they are a unit before they are superheroes. And I think that's what the basis of them are, And I think the movie captures that beautifully. So the post-credit scene, obviously, is Doctor Doom, but they don't show his face. They say the guy Matt Shackman, who directed FF, says that it was Downey who was shooting that scene, but you don't see his face at all. He basically shows up to the Baxter building, and Franklin's older, is like 5 years or 4 years later, and he's holding the mask. He's basically, you see the hood. He's holding the mask in his one hand, and Franklin is touching his face and is like astounded. And then that's where the scene ends, because like then Sue's like watching it happen, and then the scene ends just there. But through the movie, they talk about how like the Future Foundation is so vital to like the UN. Like they help the UN figure things out. And twice in the movie they show you the Latverian sign. Like there's a Latverian seat, but there's no one in there because obviously Doom ain't showing up. So it seems like Doom is from their universe. So whatever variant of A Doom, yeah. Well, Downey Doom is from their universe, so it's interesting. I don't know.
It could be a red herring where he found himself in that universe. It doesn't necessarily have to be from that one to be there during the movie.
Yeah, it could be a red herring too.
Because, like you said, it's like a 5-year difference. So for all you know, he appears in this universe before the beginning of that post-credit scene.
Mm-hmm.
To maybe theoretically come find the Sue of that world. Maybe he lost his Sue. He wants another one. He wants his own because that is ultimately what drives him in Secret Wars.
Yeah,
is Sue. So maybe he's like, I'm gonna go get my
Franklin.
Girl. He ends up in theirs. Yeah, and then that's how you bring the FF into the 616.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm assuming he's gonna take Franklin in general.
Does that mean that Franklin's gonna be Molecule Man?
No, I think I theorize that Loki will be Molecule Man. That's my theory. But I guess.
But then what happens to Franklin during Battleworld?
I don't. That's what I'm curious about. Well, in the Battleworld like art that was leaked, Franklin was in the image as his son. So I don't. Maybe he uses Franklin to travel universes.
What if they go the fucking House of M route, where he convinces Franklin to create a universe for him?
That could be it too. That could be it.
And then everyone thinks that it's Doom who's in control, but really it's Franklin.
It's Franklin. So
the Devourer of Worlds.
I don't want it to be, haha, I am Dr. Doom. I am evil and I will take over all the universes. I actually want it to be, I want Doom to think he's the hero of the story, which is how it is in Secret Wars in general, where he's like, last ditch effort, I'm going to do this with this, the Molecule Man, and then save the universes from collapsing. I want it to be that. I want it to be like there's so many incursions that are happening that all the universes are going to die, and I want him to be like, this is the result of what I'm going to do. This is the plan that I'm going to enact because I believe that this is how I'm going to save the universe. Well, universes. I want him to think he's the hero of the story. I want him to like a Thanos. Like Thanos isn't like, I'm gonna kill half the universe because I'm evil. It's, I'm gonna do it because I'm saving it. Like I don't want it to be just generic villain number one, you know? Does that make sense?
That kind of leads back into that theory of him not being from their universe. Like if you're saying that it's like an incursion problem, because we already know that incursions are happening and the Sorcerer Supreme and his soon-to-be wife, they're already aware of it. They're traveling dimensions to fight it. I'm assuming Dormammu and Mephisto is going to play a little bit of a part into that.
Yeah.
So with all the incursions happening, if he's already aware that this shit is happening from other universes, and maybe he was in a universe that was destroyed, and now he's bouncing from universe to universe, and then because of Galactus, he becomes aware of Franklin. It takes him a number of years to pinpoint exactly where the energy surge of Franklin's birth was. He comes there and he's like, I'm going to use you to prevent any other universe, any other AU alternate universe from being destroyed. I need you. You will help me.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But then obviously the Fantastic Four is like, we can save the universe. He's doing it so that he could take power over it, essentially. Like, because obviously the end result of it is like, I'm gonna save all the universes, but I'm also gonna be God Emperor Doom. Just saying, like, you know. But
Well, see, the issue is, so I feel like the way that you described the Fantastic Four movie with the way that Reed speaks, where he's like, "I have to be prepared for everything." Doom's gonna look at him and he's like, "You hesitate too much. You need to just make a choice, make a decision, and that's why you will never be able to save the universe because you take too long. You're not strong enough. I will do it. I will use your son. I will be the God Doom. I will save everyone."
Yeah, because he does hesitate in the movie. Like, there's a scene where he's like, they're like, well, how do we get Galactus to Earth? Like, how do we make sure that we can, because what happens is they create a portal that they place it all over the Earth. And then they're going to take the Earth and they're going to teleport the Earth to another part of the universe that'll take Galactus forever to get there. Silver Surfer destroys all the portals but one. So they have to get, so then they're like, so Reed is like, okay, so we could get Galactus to this one portal and teleport Galactus himself light years away without his ship, and it'll take him millions of years to even come back. So they're like, well, how do we get Galactus here? And Reed, in his mind, he already figures out, like, we have to use Franklin. We have to put Franklin on that portal, and we have to lead Galactus here because that's what he wants. But he thinks of it, and then he goes, oh, shit, I don't know what we're going to do. We have to figure it out. And Sue goes, no, I know you know. You know what we need to do. And he looks at her, and he's like, yeah, we got to use Franklin. And then there's, like, a big turmoil there. So he does hesitate a lot. Like, there is a moment where he knows exactly what the plan is. He knows exactly what needs to be done, but he cannot do it because he loves his family so much.
This is so interesting because if that's the case, then this is already leading to the possibility where there will be the incursions and he's going to be forced to destroy worlds. And everyone's gonna be like, when the fuck did you grow these balls? He's like, yeah, well, fucking Doom. All right, Doom was pressing me. And now this is what I do now. I blow up worlds. And you're still gonna be like, you ain't strong enough.
There's a really good line where Sue talks to everyone on Earth, and she's like, I will not sacrifice my child for this planet, but I will not sacrifice this planet for my child. And she's like, we will figure out a way to get through this. And they do. And that's why literally this world only has a Fantastic Four. There's no one else, no other superheroes on this planet but the Fantastic Four. They have solved everything. They're just the best superheroes on the planet. But I read one theory where they were like, Tony, or like variants of Tony, which is what they're in this theory, Victor Von Doom is a variant of Tony. An absolute event is the snap, where Tony snaps and saves the universe. People think that the theory said that the Doom that we're going to see in Doomsday is a variant of Tony who snapped to kill Thanos, but is so powerful that he lived. That's why he's disfigured. And I was like, okay, like that's a little bit much, but why didn't he just snap and like take over the universe from there? I don't know how I felt about that one.
Because no one's going to be able to snap twice.
Thanos did.
Yeah, but Thanos is basically a god.
Sure, I guess.
Even a variant of Tony, even if he's like strong enough to withstand one snap, he's not going to be able to snap twice.
It does make sense why he would be disfigured. Because Tony's pretty disfigured when he snaps.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the same thing happens to the Hulk after he snaps. And Thanos, Thanos too gets all those weird markings.
Yeah. His arm is like a little baby arm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I'm super excited. Because like Captain America was okay, but Thunderbolts was really good. And then Fantastic Four was amazing. And those two movies are what's leading into Doomsday the most. And then obviously we're getting Spider-Man right before Doomsday. So like the future of Marvel looks really good. I love this I'm excited. I am excited for Doomsday. They got me. And then I'm excited for whatever DC's cooking up. Supergirl's next. And Supergirl's in Superman. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Comic book movies are...
Aren't they unfortunately making another Caped Crusader though?
like Batman.
Yeah, isn't he getting but it's not gonna be the Reeve stuff, because isn't the Reeve stuff gonna continue and then there's gonna be another Batman?
It's weird. It's really weird. Okay. I have a theory about this actually. I was thinking about this the other day. The Reeve stuff has been taking so long to come out. Like this movie has been delayed like 2 or 3 times. And they finally just finished the script. Like they're going to start filming soon. And James Gunn has been really hyping up this movie. I have a strange feeling that this is a red herring and this is going to be our DCU Batman. I have a strange feeling. It could be copium, but I have a strange feeling that they've been taking so long on this because they're trying to figure out contracts and trying to figure out how to get Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson into the DCU.
I don't think Patterson would sign up to do like actual Batman movies like as a franchise.
I
Like with
mean,
other actors and everything.
well, that I don't know, but he's already signed up for 3 movies, which we already got 1. This will be the second one.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's one thing to have him do like to finish off his little trilogy, another to be like, hey, be part of the DCEU. Look at what the MCU did. Now come be a part of ours.
I mean, money talks, though, right?
But if you look at the trajectory of it, like his career, like the films that Patterson has been doing lately, it doesn't seem to be moving in that direction.
Yeah, you have to say lately because because he has been in a franchise before.
But that's like what jump started his career. But then like once he had like autonomy to like once he had like the fame and recognition to start choosing, I feel like roles more to his liking, he definitely went more to like the auteur route. And I don't think he's gonna stick around for something like that.
I think he's the big dilemma of it. I think Matt Reeves would be down, but
100%.
yeah, but I think he's the one anomaly. But what solidified my copium a little more was that they said that Robin's going to be introduced in the second movie, and I was like, but you're introducing Robin, like Damian Wayne Robin, in Brave and Bold, which is what they're adapting in the James Gunn Batman. So like I don't know, it's weird. It's really weird. It's really really weird. I mean, 2 Batman movies, like it's Batman. It's oversaturating the market again, as per normal. But yeah, it's gonna be hard for people to follow 2 Batman movies.
Unless the Reeves trilogy is a prequel to the James Gunn stuff, I'm not really sure how this is gonna go over.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Unless they end up doing like Crisis on Infinite Earth, and we get both Batmans down the line in some weird fucking
That's gonna
movie.
be even harder to swallow. Because I feel like people already have a hard enough time as it is with the
MCU.
Downey has 2 roles, and this guy has been playing Iron Man for like a decade plus.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard. The Downey thing is a little easier to swallow than 2 Batmans happening at the same time. I think it's
So
gonna be
odd.
rough. Yeah, it's gonna be really rough. Really, really rough. We'll see. We'll see how they do it. I'm sure James Gunn has a plan.
DC in general, weird.
Well, I mean, Superman, Creature Commandos, and Peacemaker Season 2 are all certified fresh. They're all doing really well. So, I mean, you can't knock what he's doing right now. He's clearly doing something correctly.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. So critically and money wise, he's doing really well. DC is thriving again, and it hasn't thrived like this in years. After the damage after the damage that Snyder and fucking Injustice did to to DC, evil Superman everywhere, fucking broody killing nonsense. That's whatever.
You don't like Jesus Joker? That's not your guy?
Or Jesus Superman. Everything was a Jesus, like a Bible Christianity homage. Yeah, like what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here?
I can't believe that Jared Leto is still getting roles. Like after watching him in Suicide Squad, someone was like, "Yeah, let's hire this guy.
Let's make him Morbius."
He's in Tron.
Oh, he is.
Yes, he's Morbius.
Yeah, he is Tron.
He's Ares.
Well, to cap off this Marvel DC stuff, this comic stuff, apparently August 27th is the rumored date for the reveal. We're gonna get more chairs, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what people are saying online. It's August 27th. We're gonna get more chairs. So we'll see how that goes.
Why would they just do it at Comic-Con?
I think because Fantastic Four was happening that weekend, and they didn't want to take anything away from that. They didn't even do an event.
I mean, New York Comic-Con.
Oh, I don't know. New York Comic-Con usually isn't that big. I think it's big for New York, but it's not like San Diego Comic-Con.
No, I mean, because that's the quote-unquote original Comic-Con.
Yeah. So, I mean, we still got Daredevil Season 2, which Charlie Cox confirmed that it won't be the last season. We still got Spider-Man, Brand New Day, and then we have Doomsday next year, and then Supergirl is next year. That's all we really got for DC.
The Punisher special, no?
And the Punisher special, yes. Which Punisher will be, which I guess will lead right into Brand New Day, because Punisher is in Brand New Day. So exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. They're shooting both at the same time. Like they're shooting, I think they finished shooting the Punisher stuff and then he immediately flew to Scotland to shoot Brand New Day. So a lot is happening. They're still writing the script for Doomsday, by the way. Like that script is still being worked on, even though they're shooting for the movie already. But
I'm assuming because they have to like see like how everything's being received and like if any other plans with some of the other films and TV shows are going.
Yeah.
Little by little.
They already said expect recastings and dead characters to come back after Secret Wars. So Secret Wars is basically their hard reset, but there are actors who will be returning in their roles. I think Elizabeth Olsen was one of the ones they said that will be remaining as the Scarlet Witch. So it's curious to see which actors will be like, I'll stay for another 10 years. But
it's odd though, because it never seems like she's even aware of like what her future is with the MCU. Like every time that they ask her, she's just like, well, no one's telling me anything. I don't know what projects they even have for this character. Let's see. In a year, if they say some shit that I guess I'm involved.
Well, it seemed like she didn't have like the original 5 contracts. Where like the original 5 were contracted all the way up to Endgame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So hers seems like it's more of like a movie to movie basis. With like after Endgame, it was like, okay, we'll use you in WandaVision, and then okay, wait, we'll use you in Multiverse of Madness. We'll sign you in those. We don't know when we're gonna need you after that though. So if you want, you can keep your books open. We'll figure it out. But Marvel's just doing a lot of restructuring in general. I feel bad because they're obviously pivoting away from the Captain America of Sam Wilson thing.
I mean, unfortunately, they have to.
Yeah, and Kevin Feige even said that movie didn't do well because it wasn't Chris Evans, and I was just like, wow. Like, wait.
No, it was a bad script. That was a really bad.
It was a bad script,
man.
Yeah.
They did him so dirty
because I thought that he did great as Captain America. I don't know. I liked his scenes. I liked the acting. Like I thought he felt believable as Captain America. It's just he just wasn't handed the best writing, and
the movie didn't believe that he was Captain America. That was the issue. They were still playing him off like the Falcon with a shield. He's not supposed to be Falcon with a shield, and that again, that was like my biggest issue from the first time that I saw the movie. I was like, they're doing him so grimy.
Which, I mean, maybe they were already pivoting and they were just like, let's just get this fucking movie out because we've already put money and time into it. We already filmed it.
Shit is crazy.
Thunderbolts feels like where they actually pivoted. That the last 2 episodes of Daredevil and then Thunderbolts feel so dramatically different from anything else that came out before. And you could feel that shift extremely. And it's so funny to me though, because again, I rewatched Infinity War and Endgame the last 2 days. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, because of the pivot, Ant-Man genuinely is like the greatest superhero in the world. He saved half the universe and he beat Kang single-handedly.
Ant-Man beat Kang.
Yep.
Everyone wanted Ant-Man to beat Thanos, right? Well, here you go. Here's Kang.
Like, Ant-Man has deadass done the most in the MCU. Oh, man. I love it.
Without him, they wouldn't have even been able to do Infinity War.
Nope. He would have never... If he would have never came out of the quantum realm, they would have...
Yeah.
The time machine would have never even existed.
Nope.
He's the greatest Avenger of all time.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Literally. Literally. And he's gonna be in Doomsday, so we'll see what shenanigans he gonna be up to. He's gonna save the world again.
All getting old though. He be looking kind of crazy sometimes. I be seeing him in interviews. I'm like, bro, what's going on with you?
Paul Rudd?
You eating? Yeah.
Yeah, he looks a little sskinny. Mm-hmm. Do you see him in that Nintendo trailer thing?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He looked really skinny. I was like, bro, what's going on over there?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But
you got MCU money, you got DC money, you got Ghostbusters money, like Nintendo money. How you not fed, bro?
my man is Paul Rudd. It's crazy because everybody's like, Paul Rudd doesn't age, and then all of a sudden he started aging.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I guess we can pivot to something else now. What do you want to talk about? There's so much we could talk about. That's
what I'm saying. Let's just see where it lands. It's the first thing that comes to your mind. Let's see where it goes.
The Switch 2.
I should have known. I should have fucking known. You mean your Switch 1 enhanced console?
Literally. I saw a video. It was like the Switch a month later, and it doesn't feel like it's a new console at all. It just feels like you said it's felt like what the OLED should have been.
Yeah, it's a hardware refresh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't think the Switch 2 is worth it unless you're playing handheld.
I can definitely see that.
Like, the handheld is where you feel your money. Like, I play Mario Kart on the handheld, and I'm just like, this is an experience. It's huge. Yeah. It's clear. It runs smoothly.
The colors are so vibrant.
Yes, the audio is amazing. The Joy-Cons don't feel like they're gonna break.
I'm so shocked that how good the audio is. Like, a lot of the times, I'm just like put back. I'm just like, how the fuck? How did y'all do this?
The audio is
because no other handheld sounds like that.
Nope. And then I put it on my TV, and I'm like, oh, this is the Switch.
Yeah.
It doesn't have games.
Oh, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, literally. I've been playing Scarlet.
Okay.
That game is not good at all.
No, I could have told you that.
Yeah, it is not a good game, but it runs. And half the time I'm playing it, and I'm like, damn, I can't even imagine how dog shit this area was. And
so, a lot of the times when Pokemon are popping up in the Switch 2 version, divide that by like 100, and that's how many Pokemon you got on the base version.
It'd be funny because
I'm not even kidding.
You'd be battling a wild Pokemon and there's like 30 Hoppip just watching you in the back.
Yeah. That never happened in the other one, bro. Never.
It was like the Pokemon are just looking at you like, oh shit, is he gonna catch him? That's my friend. Like, what are you doing? He's beating on my homie.
Crazy.
Mario Kart World being priced at $80 is actually criminal. That
I agree.
has to be against the fucking law.
The moment that the bundle goes away, I don't think that many people are gonna buy the game. I honestly feel like the sales for that game is gonna drop.
It's wild because I have so much fun playing Knockout Tour. I only play Mario Kart Knockout Tour. I only play that.
There's nothing else to play.
And it's good for the content because like, I get to stream it and record it, and it's fun and it's interactive. But like if I wasn't streaming it or recording it, I would probably never touch it unless I'm playing with like Nat or I'm playing with my brother. Like my family came to visit and we popped up the World Tour, the Knockout Tour, and Matt and I were playing online, and like that was fun. You do 4-player Knockout Tour, but then I'm also sitting here like, bro, we're literally sitting here playing the one new game mode. There's nothing else unique or interesting about this game. It is not an $80 game at all.
What's also frustrating is that you can't do online knockout with friends.
Like online friends?
Yeah.
Really?
Like, no, okay. So let's say me and you want to play Knockout Tour together. We would have to play it with computers. You can't do it online against like other people.
What? That's so weird because you could play a couch co-op online.
Yeah. But it's because it's all on one system.
That's so
For
stupid.
whatever reason, it doesn't allow it won't give us the option to go into a lobby together. So like a lot of people were doing was they would time their button inputs to get into the same lobby. But like we can't actively try and get into a lobby together. We'd have to like game the system to get into a lobby together. But then I think Nintendo put out like a patch to try and like stop some of that.
That's so odd, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. They want you to do World Tour together. That's what it is. But there's not much to do in World Tour.
No.
Or the
basic Grand Prix
called. Yeah. But even then, that's not that much fun because you get hit with a lot of interim races.
Yeah.
The straightaways.
That's really dumb. Damn, I didn't know that. That sucks.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I have Donkey Kong Bonanza. I did get it. And I
didn't get that.
Play a little bit of it. It's
Super Mario Odyssey Monkey Edition.
Like, I don't know how to say it. It's not a 10 out of 10. Whatever crack reviewers are smoking, I need some of that.
I honestly feel like it's the void that's being filled because Odyssey came out so long ago that people are like itching for another game that was similar. Donkey Kong has been slowly worming his way into people's hearts with all the Switch releases, which is the same thing I said before the Donkey Kong game got announced. The Nintendo's trying really hard to build him up. They wanted people to know who Donkey Kong was, to fall in love with the character, to fall in love with the franchise. So when they dropped this, people would buy it and people would be excited. You don't got a Mario game, you got a Donkey Kong game. It's adjacent. You should like it, and that's exactly what's happening. Because if this was a straight up Mario game, it would have had the exact same reviews. Because that's exactly how people felt about Odyssey.
Yeah. It's impressive, I will say. The game is impressive. I spent maybe like an hour in the beginning section of the game just breaking rocks, getting coins, and it's impressive how everything is interactable like that. The worlds are very interactable. It's just more of, like you said, the same. It's more collecting bananas, like you were collecting moons. It's just, I don't know. I don't think it's super impressive. Like it's definitely not worth $70. And for context, I didn't think Astrobot was worth $70 either. I mean, 60 is more like it for both of those games, but I think Astrobot is a better game, visually and challenging.
Astrobot also puts out free content.
Yeah. But Astrobot is a much more challenging game. Donkey Kong is not challenging at all. Like, it is a very baby game.
You can trivialize a lot of the bosses with the power-ups.
So I think the Switch 2 is just not impressive, but the handheld, like the console as a handheld, is extremely impressive. That's been my favorite thing about the console. I literally sit in bed or just sit on my couch playing the handheld. I don't even want to hook it up to my TV because I don't feel anything different when I hook it up to my TV. My PS5 can do it, my Xbox can do it, you know?
This launch is paralleling the Switch One's launch so hard that it's astonishing to me that people still haven't learned what Nintendo's gonna do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because the third party support still isn't like really there. They're trying their hardest now that there's no cartridges that are affordable for devs. And was going this game key card route. People don't want the game key card. There's not a lot of games at launch. You have the one game that people are just like, oh my god, is like all you really have. The Bonanzas, the Mario Karts, which is the Zelda and the Wipeout, and then the eventual Mario Kart 8 that dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the same shit that we saw before, bro. This is 2017 again.
Yeah.
Fucking deja vu.
Yeah, just not.
And then again, what you're saying was something that people used to say back then, that the Switch was better in handheld than it was on the TV. Because everyone used to like having their Switch outside, be playing it on the go. Oh my god, look, I'm playing Doom outside. Oh, I get to play 2K in the park. Wow. Because you ain't want to connect it to your TV. Because when you had your PS4 or your Xbox One connected, you're like, damn, this should look a little choppy. This look a little caca. I want this system on my TV. Why I got this 4K TV to play this 720p caca?
Yeah, literally
30 frames per second.
And like I said, even when you hook up your Switch 2 to the TV, it's like, okay, it's in 4K, 60 FPS. Like, even my brother was like, oh my god, 60 frames. I was like, yeah, but like also, I can just turn on my, like I said, my PS5 and 60 frames. I've been seeing this for the last 10 fucking years. So like,
to play better games at that.
Yeah. So I mostly strictly play my Switch handheld if I'm not streaming it. And like I said, if I wasn't streaming Mario Kart and Pokemon, I probably wouldn't even be playing this shit. So like the content is the whole reason why I'm playing it.
I've been using it to play visual novels with my partner. And she plays Animal Crossing and Hello Kitty Adventure and what's the one?
Hello Kitty Island Adventure?
Yeah, it's actually really fun watching her play that. I like the characters, like the Sanrio characters. They're really animated. It like surprises me so often, like what they allow the characters to do. But yeah, there's 3 of them. It's Animal Crossing,
Stardew Valley,
Hello Kitty. No, what's the other one that she plays? But yeah, we've been playing visual novels. Like I'm getting her into Fate Stay Night. We play Duck Detective. I love Duck Detective so much. It's such a weird game, but it's so much fun.
I don't even like.
But
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say that at this point, the Switch, just like the Switch 2, just like the first one, is just like a JRPG machine to me. It's the perfect console
you
to
mean
play.
What the
JRPG.
Switch 1 was for you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Like it's just so that I can play those like 100-hour games and just be able to pause it and like turn this shit off and not have to worry about my console being on forever.
Yeah.
I can take a poop and play some Suikoden. I can take a poop and play some Chrono Trigger. Take a poop and play some Rido. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, man.
I needed a new Switch anyway, so getting gifted the Switch 2 was nice. But yes. Yeah, like I would have never gone out my way for this. But yeah. That's been my review of the Switch 2. Before we continue, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. You guys have been killing it on my YouTube. You guys have been loving the content. Speaking of Mario Kart World and Pokemon, you guys have been loving that shit. Eating that up. Got 80-something views on both. So you guys love that. And you guys showed some love to my Code Veronica playthrough. I'm glad you guys liked that. There is Ghost of Tsushima happening right now. The Resident Evil stuff is taking a pause on my streams because we're doing Ghost of Tsushima, and then we're gonna go into fucking Metal Gear, and then we're gonna go into Silent Hill. So like, Resident Evil's gonna take a pause for a while until Requiem is closer. But yeah, don't forget to show us some love. We're gonna be bringing the MP podcast back stronger than ever. and a lot of things happening on the channel. So drop that button, hit that button, click it, click it, click it, click it, click it, click it, click it.
That shit.
Smash it. Street Fighter.
Mr.
Sagat came out on Street Fighter. I think he's really good. I don't think he's amazing. I think he's good. He's fun. I think Sagat runs into the issue which a lot of characters run into in Street Fighter 6 is that you have to play aggressively. So like you can fireball spam, but you're not really gonna get that far because of parry. So it's not like you could chip out with fireball. You have to play Sagat a little aggressively, but he's fun. I've been enjoying playing him. I hadn't played Street Fighter in so long, so when I jumped back in with Sagat, it was really rough. But I picked up the stuff. I'm working my way through Diamond rank right now with him, getting close to Masters. But I put him down for a little bit. Went back to Chun-Li, and I haven't won a single game with Chun-Li in Master rank. Oh, yeah, so I was like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna play Manon, and now I'm winning matches again. So I just think I just gotta drop Chun-Li. It's not happening anymore for me, especially since I was on a roll with her, and then I dropped her for fucking months, and so like getting back into her is gonna be extremely tough. So my MR took a shit, but the swimsuit skin is really good.
You gotta mention the swimsuit.
Yeah, that swimsuit skin is bussin'. I love it. Replaying Ghosts of Tsushima has been really fun. I've been enjoying it. This will be my second playthrough and my first time completing it on the PS5 version. So I haven't done any of the new content that they added. So I can't wait to jump into that. So it's a new experience for me and the channel. So it'll be fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We have Gamescom this Tuesday. I'm sure we'll get some new video game reveals. It's happening at 1 p.m., so I will be missing it. So no spoilers until I get home. I'm excited to see Resident Evil 9.
2 days, that's what, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
That's an odd day.
It's a very odd day, but we're getting game news, man. We're getting some game news.
It's like every week there's something.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you said, we got Metal Gear at the end of the month. Silent Hill F like 3 weeks after that. 2 weeks after that is Ghosts of Yotei. Metro Prime 4 somewhere in there.
Supposedly November.
That would make sense for the holiday season. And
yeah, because at the moment they don't have a holiday season game.
Yeah. And Battlefield 6 is making a return. People seem to be enjoying that again.
Beta is happening right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and people are loving it. They are loving it. Eating that shit up.
Yeah.
Game of the year is going to be a very interesting one this year. I think it's going to go to DK.
Claire.
Two completely different predictions.
I think it's going to go to Claire.
My game of the year so far has been Claire. But what I think is going to win is going to be Donkey Kong Bonanza by a landslide.
I can't see that.
Easily.
The reception for Claire completely outshines what happened for DK.
DK has been reviewed better, though.
It doesn't matter. I don't think that matters. The fan reception for Claire was so much bigger. Because even now, people still talk about it. What's so funny is that Claire was so good that it shifted the conversation
for Final Fantasy?
Justifies a video game price.
Oh yeah,
because every time now that $80 price tag comes up, people are like, but what about the $50 games? What about the Claire Obscures of the world that are doing so much better than all these $80 games?
Like the Mafia, and I feel like just came out, got an 8 out of 10, and it's $50.
Exactly. Yeah. So I definitely feel like Claire holds a place in people's hearts and minds better than DK ever will. And when the topic of what is a better game comes up, I definitely think you have to ask yourself about the value of the game. The $80 that you get out of Donkey Kong is going to be nothing compared to the $50 you get out of Claire.
Well, Donkey Kong's $70.
Oh no, there's a price difference.
Which is crazy that they think that Mario Kart is still worth $10 more than Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Claire is definitely gonna get it.
yeah. Clair Obscura is definitely game of the year. It's an 80-hour game if you try to complete it completely, 80 to 100. It's so
And
good.
that's if you're min max. Like you have to be amazing at the game to finish in
Yeah.
80.
Yeah. The game is solid. The storytelling is solid. The voice acting is
The
amazing.
exploration.
Yeah, the exploration is phenomenal. The fucking battling is,
Yeah.
oh my god, the combat is so fucking good. I plan on
Which
doing another
again has been
playthrough.
something that I've been saying for years, that genre is not dead. If Square
No,
Enix would just find a way to innovate it,
but
they
we knew
would,
that before.
they would get their money.
We knew that before Expedition 33, though.
No, but it seems like a lot of the bigger companies outside of like Atlas were kind of ignoring putting better graphics into games like that, because Square Enix has completely shifted to the 2D HD model for turn-based games. Like they don't want to do turn-based games with these pseudo-realistic graphics, which I feel like is an issue, because now
Then you
what
have
ends up
Sega.
happening is you either have
Then you have Sega.
yeah. Sega, they be trying. They out here.
They're like, here's
They out here.
hyper realistic graphics in Yakuza games
Exactly.
with fucking turn-based combat.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't understand what's happening with Square Enix. I really don't.
It's literally just Square. I feel like, because I felt like the turn-based genre has been more alive in the last few years in general. It's done really well. Persona alone, but also like even Metaphor came out last year, and I thought Metaphor was game of the year last year.
But it's still Atlas. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think people forget to mention Metaphor a lot. After all the reception that it got too.
Yeah. People were super hyped for Metaphor, and then like once it came out, I was like, it's not Persona, so let's move on.
Yeah, literally. Which Metaphor was better than Reload last year.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And like, I personally enjoyed Rebirth the most last year, but I'm not gonna lie and say that Rebirth was better than Metaphor. I thought Metaphor, I think, was the best game out last year. What won it last year? Astrobot.
Yeah,
I thought that was Astrobot's fun. Astrobot's really good.
it is.
There's no way it's better than Metaphor.
Yeah, because Metaphor only won like soundtrack, right?
Metaphor won soundtrack, best RPG, and best
Narrative.
no. There was something else it won. Action?
It might be.
No, best soundtrack was Rebirth. Rebirth won best soundtrack.
Hmm.
Yeah. Which was like a guarantee because Remake won best soundtrack. Which Rebirth was up for game of the year, I think. It was Rebirth, Balatro, Elden Ring, Metaphor, Astrobot, and there was something else. I forget what the sixth one was.
I'm just glad Elden Ring didn't win.
I'm so happy Elden Ring didn't win. I didn't care who won as long as they could have gave it to Balatro. Just didn't want Elden Ring to win. This year, I would say it's going to be Expedition 33. It will be Death Stranding 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Maybe Delta.
No, just because Jeff is like a hard Kojima dick sucker. He has a very poor relationship with Konami. That's why Silent Hill 2 wasn't up for Game of the Year, with it being one of the best reviewed games of the year and one of the better selling games of the year. So he's just a Konami hater, Kojima dick sucker. So Silent Hill F and fucking like Silent Hill 2 was only nominated for best narrative and best voice acting, and it didn't win any of them, which is so fucking stupid because he had the better performance than fucking Hellblade 2 that no one talks about.
I remember telling you to play that first one, and then once that second one came out, I was like, ugh.
I played the first one. I beat it in a day. I beat it in like 6 hours.
Yeah,
and I liked it.
I think I finished the first one even shorter than that.
I liked it. I thought it was fun.
The game is really short.
Yeah, it's extremely short.
I like how immersive the first one was. The second one is.
So what did I say? I said DK, Death Stranding 2, Expedition 33, and I would say Ghost of Yotei will be up there. I can guarantee you that. I can definitely guarantee that. Doom: The Dark Ages, and there will be like an indie game up there, because
I don't think it'll be Doom.
There will definitely be an indie game. What indie game? I don't know, because I don't play too many of them. But
they'll probably put Oblivion Remastered up.
Technically, Expedition 33 will be that indie game, but I think they're treating it like a AAA.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Fucking Oblivion, man.
We shall see. I'm trying to think what else came out this year. Like, I know there were more games this year.
Odd. Do you don't want the Black Ops? What
Black Ops 7?
Yeah, they're on 7.
Let's see. Video game releases. I forgot. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 comes out also.
October.
Borderlands.
I think it's like 4? A week apart from. Oh God. The Switch 2 version is going to be Game of the Year.
What Switch 2 version? Borderlands 4?
Yeah.
It wasn't Borderlands 4. It was Outer Worlds that they dropped the price.
Yes.
Xbox said that all future games would not be $80 anymore.
Yep.
We won.
You can't justify it. So that's a Nintendo.
We fucking won on that one. Granted, I
Nintendo
wasn't gonna buy
on their Pokemon throne saying ha ha ha.
Well, ZA is 70, isn't it? It's not 80, right?
No, wasn't it? Like, you sure?
I think it's 70.
I remember someone in the group chat bringing it up, and I was just like, I'm ignoring this shit because I'm so fed up.
Pokemon Legend ZA.
Nintendo has it listed for really $60.
No, that's the Switch 1 version.
The 1 version. Yeah.
So the Switch 2 version
is 70.
Yeah, it's 70. I wasn't buying it if it was 80. I refuse to pay $80 for a game. I just refuse.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing any $80 games or any game key cards.
Yeah, you would not catch me buying no $80 game on a Switch. I'm sorry. Never in my life. Never in my fucking life would I do that. If I'm buying an $80 game, bro, this game better like suck my dick. I swear to God. Because
it's a back. Front to back. Not no sloppy whack shit either. I want that good.
Like, because technically video games are already $80 because after tax you're paying $76. So you're already dropping the 80 as it is. You tell me I gotta drop $90? I have to pay $88 after tax. Yeah, like
that's basically $100.
You're crazy, bro. You are crazy.
That's a compra.
That's a compra. Yes, it is. It's wild. $70 is already still a hard pill to fucking swallow.
Yeah, I'll be out here researching these games. Like, how much do I really want to play this game? I need to see every single image they got for this game out. Let me see.
You know what it is for me though? Like the $70 jumps was a long time coming. Like the $70 jump, we had $60 from the PS3 era, you know? And that remained consistent all the way up to the PS5 era. So like that jump felt like, I don't really like it, but it took a while to get here. And you know what? If the quality of the game is going to be worth it, then I will pay the $70. And even then, games weren't all completely $70. Like I remember Resident Evil 4 remake being $60. I remember Street Fighter being $60. Like there were still devs that like Resident Evil Requiem obviously will be $70. I wholeheartedly believe that. But there are certain games like you won't catch me paying $70 for a WWE game or fucking any type of multiplayer online shooter. Like online shooters have to be free at this point. Because why would I play your fucking shooter when I could go play Rivals?
Did you see the report that came out recently about Sony's earnings and fuck, there was another company
That 51% of their profits are microtransactions?
Yep, from free to play games.
Yep.
That shit is crazy.
You cannot sell your games, your shooter games, or any online competitive multiplayer game cannot be charged anymore.
Nope.
You will never get, like, Destiny is dying for that reason. Concord died for that reason. That Ready or Not? That shooter game that came out recently, that is dying for that reason. Because why would I play any of this shit?
Time Splinter? No, not Time Splinter. Time Jumper?
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name either.
Splitgate,
yes.
Splitgate, is that what it's called? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're not gonna make profit. Like, why would anyone play the fucking game when you could play Fortnite, you can play Apex, you can play Rivals, you can play Overwatch,
Roblox.
You can play Roblox, you can play Warzone, COD Warzone. You can't play Black Ops, you have to pay for Black Ops, but you can play Warzone. Like,
you can also play what's that tank shit, War of Thunder? That shit is free.
So, like, yeah, Battlefield is fun. I wonder how well they're actually going to do, though. But then again, we haven't had a Battlefield game in years. So maybe that'll help them in a way.
Didn't that other Battlefield game come out? It was like 41, 47, something like that?
Yeah, that was like on the launch of the PS5.
Yeah.
So, like, it's been a while. It's been 6 years at least. 5, going on 6. But yeah, like it's a very hard demographic now to release a shooter. Like Call of Duty does well because it's Call of Duty. Call of Duty
but
has...
even then, this upcoming Call of Duty doesn't seem to be received well. It's not doing well with fans.
No,
because at least like the polls.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's not polling well.
Yeah, it's people more of the same shit.
Yeah.
But also, like, the majority of the people who are playing COD are people on Game Pass who are just getting it for paying for Game Pass.
Yeah.
So, like,
it's boosted numbers.
Yeah, it's not really, we don't know. I mean, it's selling well, sure, but that's like NBA is gonna sell well, Madden's gonna sell well. Like,
does not mean the game is good.
Yeah,
or that it'll last well.
But Sony, I think Sony is in a bit of a weird spot because yeah, their majority of their demographic is like free to play shit, but they also are trying to release things like a Concord or a Destiny and are failing miserably at it.
They're trying to put out mediocre slop and hoping to get one of the largest paydays ever, and that I think that's the issue. Well, they don't know what they're. I think they're so out of touch with the free to play demographic that they're just putting out bullshit, or they're just like, let's just throw everything at the wall. That's why they had 17 live service games all being developed at once. If I'm not mistaken, it was 17 of them, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So they're just like, just throw everything at the wall.
This is gonna be a weird innuendo. This is gonna be a weird comparison. But I'm gonna lay it down like this. It's like OnlyFans models.
Oh my god!
All these girls out here selling their pussy pics. All these live service games. They're profitable games. Pussy pics are profitable. But they all not going to be profitable. There's going to be a select few. It's like streamers. You can become a streamer, but Kai Cenat, I Show Speed, Pokimane, these are the only streamers I know.
Didn't something happen to her recently? Did she get like sued or something?
I don't know. Valkyrie, like Hasanabi, like these are the elite, right? These are the elite of the Aiden Rosses of the world. Like they're the top 1%. They're the ones who are going to make the money. Yeah, the sneakos. Like, and it's the same thing with live service games. It's the Marvel Rivals, the Overwatches, the Fortnites, the Warzones. Like you can't just be like, yo, here's a live service game, make me money, like Suicide Squad, you know, or Marvel's Avengers.
Out for like a week.
What happened?
Do you remember the one that Platinum made that was out for like a week?
Yeah.
I think it's called like Tower of Babylon.
Yeah. Like you don't instantly print money when you release one of these games, and I think that's why people look at the stat that came out where it was like 51% is blah blah blah. But you also have to remember that like how much of that 51% is Fortnite.
No, it doesn't get counted because remember that was the whole reason that Fortnite took Apple to court was because it's part of their own.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, Sony doesn't get any of that money.
So what is Sony making? Is it Warzone? Is it Overwatch?
I mean, it could be a combination of all of them, but it just seems like in general, free to play games is where they're making the majority of their money, which to me says that people aren't buying the games that Sony's actually developing. Like these games that they're putting these hundreds of millions of dollar budgets into, people are not buying.
But
that
also you
could mean.
No, I'm just saying it was like you drop $70 on a Ghost of Yotei, right? But you can't continuously put money into Ghost of Yotei. Like, what are you gonna do? Go out and buy another copy to support the game? Like, that's not how that works, you know?
No. But what Sony wants you to do is to buy another game.
Yes, they want
if
you
you buy Yotei, you should also have Spider-Man.
Yeah.
If you have Spider-Man, you should also have Miles Morales. If you have Miles Morales, you should also have Spider-Man 2. Like, that's what they want you to do. And I feel like people think, oh, games are too expensive. But then, like, as we're seeing, people are spending even more money on the free-to-play games. Like, in the long run, you're spending so much more money. Mm-hmm. Which is the same thing with, like, the Game Pass model. With Game Pass, you spend, like, what, like $240 a year?
Mm-hmm.
That's theoretically, what, 4 full-price games?
I've bought 6 Mario Karts on DVD.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. So, like, people spend so much more money on the free-to-play games than they would on actual games. So people are just throwing all their time and resources, all their money into free-to-play games, saying that the video game genre is dying. But it's like, motherfucker, this is where your money's going. Your money's going into skins.
Well,
into
it's
and battle passes and seasons.
It's a better. It takes more of your time. Like, it's easier for me to be like, I can sink all this time into Rivals because I can endlessly play Rivals. Rivals endlessly will have content. Whereas, like, I can put on Expedition 33, get 80 hours worth of my $50, but that's it, I'm done. Like, I'll come back in a few more months and do it again, or a year and do it again. But I don't have to pay to do it again. That's my game. Like, I just have it. So, like, it's easier to just be like, here's Marvel Rivals. Because what do I do? What did I do when I finished playing Expedition 33? I went back to Marvel Rivals, or I went back to Street Fighter 6. Now I took a break from both of those and I started playing Death Stranding, but I went back eventually. You know, I'll buy Metal Gear and I'll play it and beat it. But where am I going after that? You're damn right. I'm going back to Rivals and I'm going back to Street Fighter. So, like,
but that doesn't mean that you should be spending all your money on Rivals, is my point.
Oh, well, yeah. But
if you have
that's
the
a personal
disposable
thing.
income. What do you mean?
Like, you and I feel like we shouldn't. I've put money into Rivals. I bought battle passes. I bought skins. I bought, like, you know, yada, yada, yada. But I'm not putting as much money as the normal person is who plays Rivals religiously. But the thing is also, like, you put money into Rivals because Rivals gives you enjoyment. Like, I can speak for DBD, where, like, I played DBD every fucking day. Every single fucking day for like 2 years straight, I played DBD. And I played it with you. I played it with Bugs. Like, Bugs and I, even still to this day, at random nights, we'll play DBD together. But that's just like that game, because of how addicting it is, because of how much you love it, because of how much you play it. a person feels inclined to
You paid for DBD though.
I did. Yeah. I mean, it was $40.
So it doesn't count.
But I did. Fine.
It does not count as argument then.
Then let's do Rivals then. Because I was going to use Overwatch, but technically I stopped putting money into... I haven't put any money into Overwatch 2. All my money into Overwatch went into Overwatch 1. And I paid for that game, so that doesn't count.
You did put money into Overwatch 2 though. At the beginning, you bought the...
Oh, I did to get the characters.
Battle Pass.
Yes.
And I think the Mago one, if I'm not mistaken.
So technically I put in a total... No, he was free. That was when they changed their business model back to...
So it was the Junker Queen and...
It was Junker Queen, Kiriko, and Ramatra I paid for. So I put in a total of $30 into Overwatch 2. Because I sure as hell wasn't buying them $25 fucking skins.
Yeah, those are pretty expensive.
Overwatch is the most expensive skins I've ever seen. It's insane how
expensive
this is. You haven't
seen Pokemon Unite?
I don't want to. I gave it.
There's a skin on Pokemon Unite that's 40 cash. That's a whole game, bro. That's a game.
Bro,
40 cash, that's a game.
The Transformer skin was $40 in Overwatch.
Oh, the Optimus Prime one?
Yes. I had coins saved up. That was the only because I did the 3 battle passes in the beginning. That was the only reason I was able to afford that Optimus Prime skin. But if I had to pay out of pocket for that, that was $40. 40 cash.
Nasty work.
It was 60 if you wanted all of them.
Ugh.
Yeah. Which was like 3 skins. Absolutely disgusting work. Like, at least DVD, it's like a $9 to $10 you're paying on a skin, which is still a lot, but in comparison, it's better.
I feel like in DVD it's different though, because a lot of the times like you're getting a character with perks, add-ons, and then the skin. So it's not like just like a skin.
But also
you get so much more.
I don't buy killer skins. I buy survivor skins because I can see my fucking survivor skins. That's why I like buying rival skins, because I can actually fucking see my skin. Like, I can't imagine like Overwatch, you're paying $50 for a skin that you don't even see, bro. You just see the weapon.
I mean, if you play Stadium, you could see it.
Fuck Stadium. I haven't played Overwatch since who came out?
I actually played a lot of Stadium.
I haven't touched that game. And it was even solidified more that I was never going to touch that game once Rivals came out.
Yeah, once they announced, once I saw what Stadium was, I was like, oh, this could be like my like League of Legends, my Smite kick.
MOBA.
Yeah, I was like, I can get my fix. And then I played it, I was like, oh no, this is more of the same. I don't want this.
But speaking of DVD, did you hear what happened with Behavior?
No, what?
So they released Walking Dead content for the game. There's a Walking Dead season.
Oh, Michonne.
Yeah, Michonne and Rick came out on the game. And they
Wait, why do I feel like I know? Continue.
So they were doing a special fun event where they got the guy who played Carl in the show to come to Behavior headquarters and play Dead by Daylight with Otts and a few other streamers. But the way they set up the lobbies is how they set up normal lobbies where spectators can join freely in the public. So people were joining the spectator slots and they were DDoSing the game. So they were hacking the game and DDoSing the game. They got access to their IP address, whatever. So they're fucking with the game. Otts goes, oh, this is normal with your public servers. Like, this is the shit that I have to deal with when I'm streaming. So he tells Behavior, he goes, hey, just fill the lobbies with Behavior people. But if you want, I could just fill the lobbies with like my mods, because obviously, like, I trust my mods. Like, they'll just take the spectator spots, and we won't have to deal with this issue. We can just play the game. So no one says anything. Literally, they just don't say anything. They don't say yes. They don't say no. Whatever it is. And Knott's is like, okay, bet. So let's just jump into another game. So they jump into another game. It happens again. Start getting DDoS, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So Ott's like, bet. He just tells his mods to go into the lobby, because if he's like, if these random people are already doing it, just you do it. Just we don't care. So his mods start jumping into the lobby, and they start filling up all the slots. And he's like, bet, now we won't get DDoS. Behavior starts kicking them out of the lobby. So he just started kicking all his mods out the lobby. And he was just like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? I'm trying to help you, you fucking idiots. And so he's like, bet, you know what? Just start the game. They start another game, DDoSed again. Just unplayable. You cannot play the game. They sat there for an hour. Chandler Riggs, the guy who plays car, he just left. And that was it. They never played. They never got to finish the match. And then behavior went dead fucking silent. Dead fucking silent on it. And then their next post on Twitter was them selling a skin. And people are pissed. Like, pissed. And then finally they fucking they took the VOD down. You can only see the VOD through Otz's stream. But they took the VOD down, and then finally, like 2 days ago, they put up an apology. It's just like, bro, you're the worst and best devs. Like, you guys listen, but then you guys are also terrible devs. Like, I don't understand how you can be both good and bad at making games. Like, it's so odd. And Otz was just like, bro, I tried to help them. Like, I genuinely tried to help these people, and they don't want my help.
The thing, though, is after having the game be DDoSed once, maybe even twice, like, just go private. Like, just be like, all right, you guys fucked it up for everybody. Now, no spectators. You're just going to have to watch the stream, and that's it.
They're idiots, bro. They're idiots. They're fucking idiots.
Nice.
Idiots. I don't know. But we can end it on that one. This is a funny little fucking story.
I need to know more about this. I need to figure this out. This sounds so interesting.
Yeah, that's what happened recently. But we can do another. What happened?
We're gonna do a recap on this, right? I'm gonna look into this. I want to be able to talk about this a little bit more.
So we can do another episode this Friday.
Yes.
So we can recap it, and then we can talk about Gamescom, which will be the big thing that happens this week.
Yes.
So the next episode, like I said, guys, will be revolved around Gamescom, and then the week after that is potentially we're gonna get the second half of the Doomsday Cast. So if we line that up to the next episode, that'll be what the next episode will mostly revolve around. So big things are happening for the end of the month, and then like we said, Metal Gear, Silent Hill, tons of stuff happening. This is the end of the year stuff, shenanigans. But yeah, this is a nice little chat to return to form, kind of get back into the swing of things. And like I said, Gamescom this week, so that's to be the next time you guys see us. You're gonna see me probably hear me gush over the Resident Evil gameplay. Maybe we get a Leon reveal. Any big predictions for Gamescom?
You don't want to do a video about the Comic-Con stuff? Because aren't they doing... Oh, no, that's in October. Forget it.
Yeah, it's in October.
I don't know why I keep thinking... I don't know why I keep thinking Comic-Con is like next week. Big predictions. I want a new Castlevania game.
A new Castlevania game. And didn't you say that for Summer Games?
Possibly. But now that Konami's like doing everything, they gave us a Silent Hill, they're giving us Delta. Give me Castlevania, man. The anime's doing great.
That is like the top 3 series they have.
Yeah.
So yeah. I like that prediction. Big bold...
If not Final Fantasy 9.
You're hard wishing on this one.
Yeah.
Big bold predictions. I don't know, man. This is tough. I think we get a Metroid Prime date. Yeah, like all I
take
want.
like my Final Fantasy 9. I want a new Tales game.
Okay. Tales of Arise was the last one, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. Let's go out there. Let's go extremely out there. I think let's say the Alien Isolation sequel that they announced.
Okay.
Just because a lot of alien buzz happening right now.
This is very true.
Yeah. That, but wishful thinking, Dead Space 2 remake. I've been waiting on that one.
They're gonna give you a Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer instead.
Fuck
It's gonna
you.
look like Dead Space, and it's gonna be Sora.
It's gonna be Sora fighting an alien.
Yeah, exactly.
Devil May Cry
Donald,
6.
what is that? I would love to see that so bad now. Oh my god.
Fuck you.
What?
You know we're probably gonna get something Tokon.
No.
No.
I want to go home now. Let me free.
You're free now. All right, that's gonna be it, guys. Don't forget to drop a like. Tell us how you thought about this episode and this return to form. Hit that subscribe button so that you can always see what I'm uploading, and then click the notification button so you know when I'm uploading, when I'm going to be uploading an MP podcast, when you're going to see some more Ghost of Tsushima, some more Resident Evil, some Knockout Tour, like all the good stuff is happening on the channel. I'm trying to get some new
Leave
Street
comments
Fighter.
for other games you want him to play. Leave some comments for other games you want to see this man play. How about that?
Yeah.
Fill up that comment section.
Yeah,
Other games.
I got big plans.
Expand his horizon.
Yes,
Man living in a box.
I am semi living in a box, yes. But I mean, Metal Gear Solid at the end of the month, I plan on playing Silent Hill 1 before F. I do plan on playing F. I do plan on playing Yote. And October's coming around. It's Spooktober. Like, I have a lot of horror games lined up that I would like to play.
It's Summerween right now, okay?
Summerween. I guess. Summer. When I think of summer horror, I Know What You Did Last Summer. I think of
the new one just came out. Yeah.
Yeah. I think of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes. Get in your wheelchair.
I
can't believe I just said that.
If I end up paralyzed, I'm gonna blame you.
I feel like it's so iconic to the first movie. The guy.
Talk about Grandpa.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's kind of what I think about. It's like Summerween, like summer-ish horror movies. I'm trying to think of more stuff. I don't know. Nothing else is coming to mind. But all right, we're gonna get out of here. Friday the 13th. That's another one. Summer camp. That's the big one. That's the big one. Yes. Friday the 13th. This is a huge summer horror movie.
Jason X, the best Jason movie.
Yo, I actually love Jason X. Do not play with me.
That movie, hilarious. I love that movie. It's up there with Jason Goes to Hell.
No, Jason Goes to Hell is actually bad.
I know.
Like Jason X, you can at least watch. But like Jason Goes to Hell, like having the paramedic eat his brain. Like, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing?
So funny, bro. Both those movies, they make me cry.
I will always die on the hill that Jason X, story-wise, I love the way they wrote that story. It makes sense. I hate how much that story makes sense. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Peace.